Hello, Morongo Basin and listeners around the world online at Z107.7fm.com. Here is the Z107.7 local news for Thursday, April 27th, 2023. Closing arguments in the Pejman Elahi trial were heard yesterday, with a verdict possibly being delivered this morning. Here with the latest updates is online news editor Robert Hayden.
The verdict in the Pejman Elahi trial is expected to come down as early as today, as closing arguments were heard by the jury yesterday after the state of California's prosecuting attorney Heather Razzouk rested after calling a roster of witnesses that focus on the facts of the two incidents in late 2022 that left one man with 3 gunshot wounds and one delivery driver with a close call. Defense attorney John Paul Sorreo called no witnesses after prosecution rested. Pejman Elahi himself was not expected to take the stand. Closing arguments by Sorreo focused on discrepancies in the case, notably a lack of fingerprints on shell casings found at the scene of the attempted murder, as well as what he characterizes as an incomplete physical description of the shooter. We'll report the verdict as soon as it's read, along with a complete recap of the trial of the Wonder Valley man, who is charged with 9 counts, including assault with a firearm and attempted murder. Reporting for Z107.7 News, this is Robert Hayden.
A once-a-week, 90-minute early release for students was approved by the Morongo Unified School District Board of Education to support staff collaboration and to improve student performance. Assignment reporter Gabriel Hart has more on this progressive development.
At last Tuesday's board meeting, Morongo Unified School District's Board of Education unanimously approved early release days beginning in the 2023-24 school year. Under the agreement, students will be released 90 minutes early every Wednesday, so teachers and staff can have scheduled collaboration time during the workday as a method to improve student outcomes. Results from this year's Local Control and Accountability Plan survey show that 92% of respondents supported ongoing staff development. Along with this, the majority of California school districts have found success in raising student achievement through regularly scheduled collaboration time for staff during weekly minimum day. Superintendent Dr. Patricio Vargas said, quote, "We listen to the feedback from our educational partners in support of ongoing staff collaboration and development, and we are fortunate to have talented and passionate educators willing to collaborate and innovate for our students. Collaboration time is well documented as a key driver to success within education and can be a game changer for staff and student outcomes," unquote. For families concerned about childcare opportunities on the early release Wednesdays or after school any other day of the week, MUSD is pleased to announce the Expanded Learning Opportunity Program, or ELOP, at every elementary school. This program will be available Monday through Friday for all students in grades K through 6. ELOP registration and the 2023-24 academic calendar will be available in early May. Reporting for Z107.7, this is assignment reporter Gabriel Hart.
Numbers from the 2023 homeless point-in-time count have been released, and San Bernardino County has experienced a 26% increase in our unhoused population over the last year. The point-in-time count, conducted on January 26th, is an annual event in which volunteers conduct a coordinated census of an area's unhoused population in an effort to understand the scope of the problem. County officials have said that this year's increase is likely due to the inclusion of data from the county sheriff's homeless outreach and proactive enforcement program, which was considered alongside the point-in-time count numbers. This year's point-in-time count in San Bernardino County identified 4,195 unhoused people in the county, compared to 3,333 last year, a difference of about 862 individuals, or 26%. However, the number of sheltered individuals increased by 275 people, or about 29%. County officials said that this year's count saw the highest number of volunteers, totaling more than 800, including 300 county employees. The United States Department of Housing and Urban Development has not released individual numbers for our high desert communities. The monthly Morongo Basin Open House takes place today and will feature the interim superintendent of the Joshua Tree National Park. Reporter Heather Clisby has details on this afternoon's event.
Jane Rogers, the acting superintendent of Joshua Tree National Park, will lead the monthly Morongo Basin Open House event this Thursday from 4:30 p.m. until 6 p.m. In addition to Rogers, members of the 3rd District staff will also be on hand to answer questions and address concerns of residents. The event will be held at the Joshua Tree Community Center at 6171 Sunburst Avenue in Joshua Tree. For more info, call 760-366-1488. Reporting for Z107.7, this is Heather Clisby.
A new exhibit of folk-inspired artwork is debuting tonight at Mara in 29 Palms. The restaurant is opening a new show called Mary Mullally Early Works, featuring Mullally's paintings that are deeply rooted in folk art traditions and outsider artwork, but feature modernist influences. The show runs from April 28th through June 6th, and Mara will be hosting an opening party for the exhibit tonight from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., where the artist will be present and the restaurant will host a complimentary wine tasting and small bites buffet. Mara is located at 73511 29 Palms Highway. Desert Oasis Healthcare has an open house event this weekend, as part of which they are doing vaccines, medical screenings, COVID vaccines, and a fun family day with a barbecue and a petting zoo. They are also introducing Dr. Brett Hulbert, who has joined their staff of doctors. Reporter Hillary Sloan had a chance to speak with him.
Dr. Holbert's extensive education and work experience in Northern California, Washington State, and Alaska in family medicine makes him a perfect addition to Desert Oasis Medical Group's professional staff. Dr. Holbert suggests abstaining from smoking, maintaining a standard body mass index, reading and learning something new daily, being appreciative and helpful, and staying productive.
I'm excited to be working up in Yucca Valley. I've found it really enjoyable so far. I've got to know the community for about the last 8 months, and I really appreciate how welcoming everybody has been.
Meet Dr. Holbert at the Desert Oasis Healthcare Open House on Saturday, April 29th from 11 to 2 at 57463 29 Palms Highway, Suite 203 in Yucca Valley. Reporting for Z107.7, this is Hillary Sloan.
The town of Yucca Valley is seeing big changes for their new businesses, a multi-million-dollar aquatic center, and significant progress on wastewater treatment. Join Town Mayor Rick Dennison and Town Manager Curtis Yakimow on the Z107.7 Up Close show with Gary Daigneault this Friday at 10 a.m. Call in live and listen to get the latest information on ongoing projects, services, and future plans. Listen to the Z107.7 Up Close show live on the air, streaming, and as a podcast Friday mornings from 10 to 11 a.m. here on Z107.7. The Solo Theater Experience will be on full display as the Joshua Tree Solo Festival returns April 28th. Arts and entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas tells you how to get one-on-one.
A weekend-long celebration of the art of solo performance theater will be held at the Joshua Tree Retreat Center April 28th through 30th. In its second year, the Joshua Tree Solo Festival is an eclectic weekend jam-packed with performances, workshops, readings, and other creative events, all exploring the craft of solo theater. Participants will take a deep dive into the world of the one-person play and will learn about writing structure, character portrayal, and self-promotion in such varied art forms as burlesque, dance, poetry, comedy, and improvisation. Tickets start at $35 with daily and full weekend passes available. For more details and ticket purchases, visit joshuatreesolofestival.com. Reporting for Z107.7, this is Arts and Entertainment reporter Charlie Thomas.
And finally, the 29 Palms High School track and field team traveled to Indio High School to compete in the Desert Valley League Finals meet. 5 Lady Wildcats were named Desert Valley League champions. In the girls' relay, Keely Middleton, Jade James, Jada McNeil, and Ania Haynes won their race. Freshman Brianna Esparza won the 100-meter hurdles in a personal record. Other CIF qualifiers include Joshua Corrado, who took 3rd place in the 1600-meter, Ania Haynes, who took 2nd place in the 200-meter, and Jade James, who took 3rd place in triple jump. Next Saturday, the team will travel to Carpinteria High School to compete in the CIF preliminary meet. That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear news happening, let us know about it. Email us at tips@z1077fm.com. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z107.7 Local News, I'm Jeff Harmetz.